Okay, we've got ourselves a video called Earthshift Surprise, because this is actually a surprise for me, because I have no idea what's in these. My daughter Allie Cassar, who runs the Earthshift Products online website, which is a big job, she sent me some of our new products in these 4 boxes. So let's open them up and check and see what we have new at Earthshift. Before I go anywhere, remember, is blue-green algae. That's my most favorite drink. Look at the beautiful color on that again. And we just made a whole series of blue-greens on how to make not only the blue-green algae drink, but also how to make the blue-green algae Soleil salt. Remember, all your minerals. It's got all your B vitamins. And if you're a vegetarian, B12 deficient. Most are. So get your B12. It's in the blue-green algae. I'm going to use a ceramic knife to cut open the boxes. That's all I use is ceramic knives. You just have to be careful with these, not to pry things or anything. I'm just going to lightly cut it. But you can see everything is here's our packing list of everything. Everything is very professionally done at Earthshift. Everything is boxed beautifully, and you get it next day. It's like 2 days, and it's right at your back doorstep. We use FedEx. If anything's open in your box, of course, that means that it's been tampered with. So as you can see, it says if seal has been broken, that means it's been tampered with. But look how beautifully everything is packaged in here. Okay, let's open up the first one. Wow, looks like I got a lot of surprises here. I'm just going to go through this fast. And I give a lot of these out as samples and stuff too, but these are roasted Sacha Inchi seeds or nuts with sea salt. Wow, these are good. These take place of your potato chips. The oils that are in these are very high level. So I got all different types of sizes. Like I said, I give a lot of these out when I meet people. Let's see what else I got in here. Aha, I've been waiting for this. I go through this in about 6 months, maybe 7 months. This is organic yerba mate, unsmoked. Make sure you get unsmoked anytime you get any type of tea, because the teas that are smoked have a lot of what's called polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. And that's like a charcoal smoke. It's like soot. And a lot of times if you go to these countries, they're sometimes smoking them with pallets or smoking them with material that's not good. And sometimes, you know, you wind up getting a very inferior product because of all the different soot you have on there. So let me put this down here. All right, let's get through the second box. As you can see, this is my little surprise. Thank you, Allie. And let's see what we got here. Okay, slippery elm bark powder. This is one of the liquids of vitality drinks that I use this specifically in. These are all new products that we have now. I have 2 of those. Ginkgo Leaf Powder. This is to get the cabeza a little more active, a little more what you call clear, or get it more snappier. The ginkgo, you've heard of that before. Some of my favorite here is the triple blend seaweed. That's 3 different types of seaweed. Remember, you need your sea vegetables to get plant iodine. They don't really come in the freshwater style vegetables. So this is triple seed. I sprinkle it on my salads. If I have anything, I always put a little bit on. Let's see, whole chamomile flowers. Wow. Okay. These are for nighttime. This is to be able to make you so you can get down into the 3 cycles per second and 2 cycles per second, which is a deeper sleep. Remember, when you first go to sleep, you go from 5 cycles, which is awake, you go down to 4, and your eyes start moving around, and that's rapid eye movement, okay? So once you get into 3 cycles, that stops. If you can get into 2 cycles, down to 1 cycle, even to 0, then you get complete rest of this machine, the brain. So the chamomile really helps you go ahead and get that deeper sleep. I got 2 bags of this, of course. We'll show you how to use this, and a few more triple blend seaweeds. Okay, so let's go to the next box. Yeah, as you can see, thank you, Allie. And Earthship is a family-run company, and also its mother company is OGIO, or OJIO, or what's called Ultimate Superfoods, which that's our retail side of the fence. And we sell to all the different Whole Foods and different places, but this is for wholesale direct. This is for you to be able to get this at your back door in 2 days, and whatever's on the internet we have, and there's a lot of things going in and out of stock all the time just because this stuff's not easy to get. This is Fiesta Black Bean Max. Bean mix. This is certified organic, and this makes really good sprouted salads. So you can sprout these, or you can use it in a type of a soup, which we're going to have a video coming up here on that. And this is essential. I put this in my tea every morning, psyllium husks with chia seeds. The psyllium husk adds super bulk to your intestinal tract. In fact, here's some of my tea that has the psyllium husks inside it. And this is a intestinal bulkage. This really helps your intestinal tract get back to normal. Now I drink on this, you can see, this fills my stomach. This is my tea. It's got goji berries, golden berries. I've got a little mucuna in here, yerba mate tea, and I use also bamboo. We harvest bamboo from the property here, which we sell on Earthshift. And I put a big handful of bamboo because it's got loaded full of plant silica. And so this tea is my breakfast every morning, and I don't get hungry at all, not even a bit, until like 2 o'clock. It's like a super dessert soup. Okay, psyllium husks, sea lettuce leaf. I put that again on all my salads. I actually make a really good salad where you take the sea lettuce and you marinate it and put, you'll see in here, I have some coconut aminos in here and some lemon and a little bit of oil, and that alone is a very simple sea lettuce salad to make. This is dandelion leaf powder, super special for detoxification and cleaning. You've heard about dandelion plants, and a lot of times you can't get it. These are concentrated, so you put a spoon of this in. That's like putting 2 big heads of dandelion leaf, which, you know, costs about $3 a piece. So another really essential that I love is the nettle leaf. Organic nettle leaf, okay, is beautiful stuff. It has a boost of the immune system. It supports this whole level. It's got a small amount of these, sort of like you've touched them maybe in California, called stinging nettles against your ankles, and they sting. And so these are combined with everything in there, non-heated, just simple dry processed. And let's see, Ginkgo Leaf, Psyllium Husk. Okay, that's that bag. Wow. Again, thank you, Allie. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, I see milk thistle seeds. Milk thistle seeds is very important for some of our recipes that we have because this supports cleaning the glandular system. You've heard of milk thistle. It's a white plant, milk thistle. It's very powerful, the whole plant, but the seed is really just the same as clove. It's a very disinfectant to the internal body or to the glands. So psyllium seed is really good. Wow, rose hips. You know what those are? Those are rose hips. They're the hips of the rose, full of vitamin C, full. So I use this every morning also in my tea. I put a few of those in there. And the essential here is, I just ran out before, chia seeds. The white or the black chia seeds, they all have a little bit of difference in character between the two there, but this is beautifully powerful, organic. Remember, don't get, a lot of people are buying chia seeds and stuff off of Amazon. Go ahead. Okay, you have no idea how old it is, what you're buying. The guys are selling out of garages sometimes, putting on expiration dates. The stuff might be 3 or 4 or 5 years old. So, chia seeds. I take at least 2 tablespoons a day, and I've got about 10 bags of these in there. Okay, milk thistle, and the rest, look, this is how much chia seeds I go through. I got a ton of chia in here. Why? Is because this stuff is loaded full of protein. It's loaded full of a mucoid, the same as with the psyllium powder. And this helps, remember, your intestinal wall is everything about who you think you are. Your immune system, a lot of your hormones and everything, they're all based upon your skin and your gut. What you like to eat sometimes is what lives in your gut. And that's what all this is having a heirloom, non-GMO, non-contaminated food supply. Okay, here we go. Box number 2. Now, remember, everything that you get is like 2 days. Now, just to get back with the idea about the flesh, everything that you accumulate pretty much on your flesh, you can look and see is a lot of that is coming from the flesh that you eat. You know that a lot of those animals, if you look it up on Google, you'll find out that a lot of those animals have cancer and tumors and all different types of things going on with their bodies because they've lived in very suboptimal conditions, number one. Number two, they're being fed food that's not even on their menu or diet. Cows don't eat corn, okay? They don't do that. Chickens don't eat corn. They're insect eaters. They're grass eaters. They're loaded full of calcium when they eat grass. The cows are lucky to get alfalfa, but that costs too much money. That's loaded full of calcium and stuff, but again, then it's green. So you try to get grass-fed only, if you can, organic. If not, what you're doing is you're just eating the disease and you're transferring it from one body to another. So big smarts here is to be able to pick the departments you feel you can handle. Remember, I'd rather see you eat, right now, flesh that's organic, no pork though. Stay away from pork. The pork is 85% human, the human is 85% pig. So whatever's in the pig flesh will transfer to you. But at least beef, chicken, fish, I know it's got other contaminants in it, but make sure that it's wild-caught fish or that it's grass-fed and organic. Because if not, you're just winding up getting into a whole host. Remember, keep eating the flesh, but stop eating the GMO. I'd rather see you eat flesh that has not been fed GMO. Okay, you want to get healthy? Then stay away from flesh that's been fed GMO. That's, of course, not hormoned, antibiotic, and vaccined. And then try to stay away from all wheat, all corn, and all soy. It's my opinion. I just found out that patients that I see, I mean, this is the whole big switch I see, is just getting them off of GMO and getting them over at least until they have the understanding why they would want to change from flesh. But you know, your big potential here is to get higher in vibration, and that means that you stay away from eating the less dense foods. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have all new types of oils we have, and so this is an OGO product that we have in all the Whole Foods and everything, and this product is a raw Sacha Inchi Oil. Okay, this is a beautiful product. I love putting this on my salads. This is a whole different type of fat that your body uses at 9 calories per gram for energy. This is one of the most essential oils if you wanted to sort of give your body a break from all the other oils that you're using. Remember, stay away from, again, GMO oils. And so these are all different oils, and I ordered quite a bit of this because I use a lot. So we got 4 bottles of that. Let's see what... and here we go. And, oh, thank you, Allie. Sent me some more silica. She knows what I need. Living silica. And this is, remember, stronger by almost 4 times than any other different concentrate exact product on the market. We don't dilute this at all. It's 3.75 times more powerful. So silica is very essential for your tissues, your brain, your glands, everything that's soft inside your body. Soft tissue is your hair. Everything needs silica, so don't forget to have it. Okay, next one here. Here we go, box number 3. And let's see what we got in here. Whoops. We've got more living silica. Oh, wow. Organic coconut aminos. This is a new product that we have. It's an OGO product, OGIO. You can look at these products if you want. They're all on Earthshift. This is to be able to replace tamari, soy sauce. This is super good. And it's fermented and alive. You can see it's got a little bit of a fizzy action in there if you look at it real close. Now, the idea to this is don't shake it up before you open it, because it's sort of like a soda a little bit. Remember, this is a live culture, and it's really, really good to mix with anything that you want to sort of even have any flavor. And I've got about 10 of these in here that I bought. I bought a whole case. Aha, here we go. Ionic magnesium concentrate. This stuff is a brand new product, and it's so essential. It's loaded full of magnesium. It's loaded full of also ionic trace minerals. Now, the way I use this is I put these minerals in everything. When I'm making my Soleil salt, when I'm making any of my liquids of vitality, I'll put 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 15. I put 15 to 20 drops all the time in every liquid, and this is so conductive. Look up Dr. Robert Cassar light bulb experiment, and you'll see that this is the magnesium. This makes conductivity. It makes you so you get more electricity, and that's why you stay healthy, is because your magnetic body, your electrical body, stays conductive. And it really doesn't have that much of a taste. It's going to make you want to go to the bathroom, though, so don't take too much at one time. And I use this same concentration, the very concentrated form. I'll show you the different, we have recipes for enemas. We have recipes, pretty much everything that you drink, you put about in this size, 15 to 20 drops. And if you drink 10 of these a day, then you put in 10 to 15 drops. You just spread it out and have it a little bit less. Don't have more than about 50 drops a day, though. Now, you really can't overdose on this. The only overdose you'll get is you're going to sit on the toilet and get some diarrhea. And it's going to actually clean you out. You can take like 2 tablespoons and 10 ounces of water if you feel constipated, and this will work you. This will unwind. It's magnesium. And this is the reason I use it also in enemas. You put it up to the bottom edge of the intestinal tract. Remember, the top edge is from the mouth down, from the anus up is the bottom half. And this is very important to unload your lower intestinal tract and unload your upper intestinal tract until you get it all clean. So the magnesium is something that you put in. RO water, remember, is dead water. Any water that you have, I don't care if it's electrolyzed water, any water that you're going to use, you want to put minerals back into it. And I always put silica, and I always put the magnesium chloride, which is a magnesium concentrate. We also have a magnesium for the skin. It's a little different. It's a little different type of magnesium. This is made for the internal, though, and the external. I'm not sure if they sent me any. Let's see. Nope, just silica and magnesium. Maybe it's in another one. Here, we got one last box. Okay, now, just to throw this out also, our companies are professional distributors. We distribute about 13,000 products across the United States, and we know how to package things. You know, we've been doing this for 30 years, and that's why you get 2-day service. We can also, remember, we also offer you free shipping on any new customer that comes to Earthshift. And anything beyond that, $150 is free shipping for anywhere in the United States. If you live in Puerto Rico, Hawaii, okay, and or Alaska, you get 50% off shipping or so. Okay, so we help you. We know that those shipping rates are terrible, but we help you along the way to be able to actually, we want you to have these products. Now, a couple of amazing products that we wanted to make sure everybody has is a sublingual multi-B vitamin and a sublingual B12. I don't care if you're a meat eater. Most likely you're deficient in Bs. Okay, the meats that you're eating from Walmart or wherever you're buying your foods, remember, they're just conventionally grown. These animals are very weak and they're pumped full of all different things. That's the reason being, if you're going to have flesh, then make sure you have organic. That'll take a lot of poison out of your system right there. But secondarily, let's say you're a vegan, a vegetarian, just a person that doesn't eat meat or you eat it once in a while. You have a B12 and or B deficiency, especially if you use your brain. So these aren't to be swallowed. I take one every day for about a month if I would first start on these. Okay? Then after that, I take them 3 days a week. You put one under your tongue on each of these and just keep it there for about 5 minutes. So this is a 1,000 micrograms. This is methylcobalamin, B12. Usually in order to be able to take this, I used to give myself injections of B12. Okay, so you don't have to do that anymore. I used to go to Mexico when it was legal, and I'd get the B12, complex B12, and I'd shoot myself up about once a month. This is a same thing, a microlingual, because it's going into the body through the osmotic potential of the mouth. Very important. It's injecting into your system, because once these B vitamins hit stomach acid, so a lot of people, they're taking vitamins that they swallow. You're wasting your money, okay? You're not getting anything out of them. Let's look and see. We've got fulvic acid here. Fulvic acid is super essential for everything from soaking different seeds and nuts to being able to put this in some of the drinks we have and to be able to put it in every smoothie that you have, your salad dressings. It homogenizes everything. And again, not all fulvic acids are the same. This is a pH of about 2.2. Most of them are about pH of 6 and 7, which means that this is a gallon size bottle in concentrate form compared to the other stuff that everybody else is selling. So we also take the iron out of this too, because the last thing you need is more iron. Here we go. I love sea vegetables. This is where I get my iodine. These are nori rolls. So these are my burritos if I have a burrito. This is anything I want to wrap up, or actually I put 2 or 3 of these in a smoothie. These taste really, really good. I make my salad dressings with these too. I put 2 or 3 sheets right in to the Vitamix. All right, here we go. Estrella Herbal Bright. This is a whitening toothpaste that's really good for you. Again, you don't press hard when you're brushing. I use this with a drop of peppermint even on top of this and a little bit of sodium bicarbonate, and you can even use some diatomaceous earth too. Diatomaceous earth's really smart. It gets your intestinal tract moving, number 1, and number 2, I put it in the vodka because it's small little silicon appearance. It's a diatom, and it's got like a scratchy type appearance like sandpaper to it. And when you take it internally, what it does is it wipes off a lot of the gel, so internal parasite cleansing. It actually sort of strips the intestinal wall of a lot of different critters that are living in there because it wipes off their mucus coating. And if you put it in your alcohol, the different solutions that we have, it also is like a sand polisher. It polishes your skin and opens up the pores really good. So Estrella is beautiful. Again, when you brush in circles. And you try not to push hard. Remember, your gums can't take. This has got polishing powders in it, so you don't sit there and you just do things very slowly. I use also the Dr. Tung's tongue scraper, and I also use the Dr. Tung's extra thick floss. Very smart. And I'll use the floss with my toothpaste. So I'll brush my teeth, and then I'll pull the floss out. And since I have the toothpaste in my mouth, I'll be able to actually hit my gums with the toothpaste and get in there very deep and also get a light sanding of my gums. Here we go. Super important here is this is a 25 billion count, 12 strains. These are a vegetarian formula of probiotics. This is a super essential product. And a lot of people, remember, their intestinal flora has been compromised. So it's really good to take, at first, 1 a day for 30 days. And after that, 3 times a week. This will help reflourish your body. It's got 12 strands. It's got 25 billion different small little guys in there that are in there to be able to re-establish your stomach wall. Oh yeah, wow. We've got, this is more fulvic. Now, I always tell people, try to, number 1 booby trap is get away from all those toxic perfumes you're using and colognes. This is a frankincense and myrrh, complete 100% natural, no additives, nothing. This is a beautiful, beautiful smelling, what a gift. And you can just rub it in your hair. You don't even have to put it on your skin, okay? And this smell is male and female. Remember, frankincense is male, it's for power, And then you have the myrrh, which is more for feminine energy or more nurturing energy. So if you mix them together, frankincense and myrrh, the little oils they gave baby Jesus, this is a good combo for your general presence, for people to like you and look at you as a equanimitable being. You've got not a foofy smelling thing looking for sexuality, or you've got this strong, really sort of smelly type of male only. Okay, going to bars, you can smell all that stuff, but this is a very good blend. I love this stuff, and this little bit will last you a year. Like I said, you put it in your hair, you can put a little bit on your wrist like that, and behind your ears when you give somebody a hug, they'll go, wow, you smell good. Yeah, I know. I'm cheating a little bit. The oils, remember, they make people the tune of the oil once they smell. It's not a chemical. These are fresh essential oils. They're not chemical oils. So they hold a vibration. This is just straight myrrh. More of the probiotics, and yeah, baby. This is a biosta, okay? It's you can see, a seed grower. You want to eat not raw foods, that's just sort of a culture. Remember, this is a culture, okay? You want to eat non-GMO, living, non-contaminated foods. How do you get living foods? You grow them yourself. So we have the sprouting kit, and it comes with full instructions and how to use it and everything. But this is a really good, we've been looking for different types of kits that are very inexpensive and simple to do, and it's called the Miracle Sprouter because it does. That bean mix that I was showing you before, you can put this in here on 2 or 3 levels, and in a few days, you've got yourself a live food. You can see it because of the roots. And then you wait another few more days, and there's nothing more, this is just basically a sprouter. So don't stay complicated with all the machine ones you see with the spring and everything. You don't need any of that stuff. I've already tried them all. They break, they're cumbersome, they're hard to clean. Okay, and that's everything here in my little Earthshift surprise. I got lots of new tools to play around with, and essential tools not only to keep me healthy, but to keep me vital. Remember, the game here is vitality with longevity. We'll see you on another video. Bye.
Important reminder. All information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.